Hi there and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Florentin, and in this video I'll start sharing with you a composition project that I'm currently completing with my students in grade 4, 5, and 6. Now I do this every other year in my classroom. There's about 300 kids in grades 4, 5, and 6, and it's a very challenging and also very rewarding project that we do here when we try to write a song together. This year, we started this week, and the topic was picked by the staff in the school, and many of them suggested the topic of diversity, celebrating diversity. And I'm going to share the first couple of steps for this project in this brief video. And here's the first, I split, in each class I split the kids into groups of 5 or 6 students, and they have to complete, there's 5 or 6 steps in this project, and here's the first couple that we did this week. I first provide this chart. I'll share a digital version of it in a second. It looks like this. And then each group has to come up with a bunch of synonyms of the word diversity or diverse, a bunch of antonyms of diversity or diverse, and then at the bottom, in the bottom section, they have to come up with some rhyming pairs of words, just random words. They don't have to have anything to do with diversity or diverse, just random words that simply rhyme. So this would be the first step. At this point, this looks nothing like a song. The kids are a little bit confused at first, but we just have to push through. And beginning with the second step, which I'll share in a minute, then the project starts to take a little shape. I think you can see behind me, I'm going to move the camera a little bit. On the board behind me, there's a little bit of step 2. You see that blank, the rectangle over there. That's the back of the first chart that I had the kids doing. And on the back of it, they're supposed to start creating a stanza of 4 lines. And I'm having them beginning at the end of each row. If you can see that far, I have the words school, sad, cool, bad, and that was from an actual group that used those words. And then after they complete the rhyming pattern, that happens to be an A and C, B and D rhyming pattern, and then they have to fill out each row of lyrics working backwards, working from the rhyming word towards the beginning of the line, and then you have a rough draft of a stanza. I can read an example for you. Now, these are all imperfect at first, and that's the whole idea. At every step of the way, there's going to be imperfect and incomplete work, and that's okay. It's a work in progress, and we always take it from where we left off and improve the next time we meet. Here's a 5th grade example. I'm not going to use names in here, of course, but the front looked something like, let me bend the names, and the front would look something like this, and then on the back, they would have, this group actually wrote 2 stanzas, and I'll read one of them for you. And again, don't criticize, don't judge, this is imperfect, it's just the beginning, and for somebody who's like 11 years old, it's actually pretty good. Here's one draft of a lyric of a stanza they wrote. Our school is diverse, just like our universe. We are like stars. You can count on us from afar. So you can see they use the rhyming pattern of A and B, diverse and universe, and C and D, stars and afar. And this will be easily fixed. It's actually very good to begin with. And the next step in this project will be for me to take, there's basically hundreds of stanzas that were written this week, and I would take those home and type them up separately, stanza by stanza, and have the kids next week look at all the drafts that we have and pick the ones that sound closest to what we want to have, and then start editing those, and that'll be the 3rd and the 4th step. So this is just a brief video in which I want to share the progress of our composition project here at our school, and I'm hoping that we can come up with a very good song on the topic of diversity or diverse or celebrating diversity. If we have a good end result, I might convince some of the kids to sing it. I'm not going to sing it myself. I'm not the best singer. I can sing decently, but I'm probably going to try and convince one of my students to sing it and to record them in some way. Either way, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can write them in the comments section below. This is it's a very fun project because it gets the kids to do something very different than what we usually do in music class. It's very creative, and it's a project that allows the students to talk a lot, which they like very much. All right. Thank you for watching my short video today. If you're not subscribed to my channel, feel free to do so. If you don't want to, that's okay, no problem. Give this video a like, and see you next time. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.